you've got to do is plot the coordinates and work out what the graph looks like. And this is going to be worth 3 marks. The key facts of this question are that you're going to be plotting in your x-axis first. So your x-axis is the one coming along the x-axis, in this case the years after release, which is the value at the top here, years after release. Remember, we go along the corridor and then we go up the stairs. So we plot x, then we plot y. So up the stairs we have got the expected number of fish. So we're plotting the years after release against the expected number of fish. Now we're then going to join the points together using a pencil and ruler, or if they're not in a straight line, then you're going to use a nice smooth curve, depending on what the points do. So make sure you use your pencil and ruler if they're in a straight line, or a smooth curve if they're not in a straight line. Press pause, have a go at drawing out the axis, plot the coordinates, and then press play when you're ready to hear the answer. Well done, guys. Hopefully you've managed to work out how to plot these points. You should have been looking at plotting the number of years after release against the expected number of fish. So to start with, we were plotting the coordinate 0 against 1,600. So across here we've got 0 years, and then we're going to go up the stairs, so up 1,600 to this point here, and then we put a cross. The next one's slightly harder because we're going across 1 year, and then we're going to go up 1,680. So going across 1 is easy, but reading up 1,680, we've got 1,600, 1,650, and then we've got 1,700, but we've got to work out what this scale is going up in. So if you look between 1,600 and 1,650, that's the easiest. You can see we've got 5 little lines. So that means each little gap is worth 10. So we're going up 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 to get from 1,600 to 1,650. So each of these little lines is 10. So we want to go up 80. So that's 30 more than 50. So you've got to go up 3 little lines after the 50, 1,650. So you go across 1, then you come across this level to get this point. The next one, we've got 2, and then we've got 1,764. So we go across 2, and then 1,764 is slightly harder to plot because we know 1,760 is going to be 1 line above. 64 is just going to be just slightly under half a square, so that's slightly harder to plot there. Then we've got 1,852, so we go across 3 years, up 1,852, so just slightly more than 1,850 is the next one. And for plotting 4 points, you would have got 1 mark. For your 4th mark, we would have got 1,945 plotted, so that is literally below the 1,950 mark, so a half a square below. For your 2nd mark, and for your 3rd mark comes from joining all these points together using your pencil and ruler to join them up with a straight line. Give yourself a tick for where the marks are awarded for in the question, so you can show clearly where the marks are awarded for, so you know how to get the maximum marks in the exam. Here is the mark scheme on this question. You can see there are 3 marks. The mark scheme shows it says a correct curved graph. Now you can see that it says curved, so your answer that you drew was actually a straight line. So a straight line can be used in the mark scheme. They've used the word curved even though it is a straight line. So make sure that you have marked your values off clearly and you understand that in this case here they've used the word curved, but it is actually a straight line, so don't be put off by that. B2 means 2 method marks. M1 means 1 method mark. B0 is no method marks if your points are not clear. So if you didn't mark your points with nice little crosses to show where the points are, then you won't get any marks. If you use little dots, it's not so clear as to where the exact centre of the point is, so a cross is much clearer to make sure where your marks are. If you found this video useful, please share, like and subscribe so we can all get great at maths. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below to let me know what you would like to see in my next video. See you next time!